Coming right up, the map. Happy holiday. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. And for the Mavericks. And grant both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind. The officials were right on top of that one.
And he drops the first.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
So he gets them both. And Dallas with possession. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Well, we'll find out. Such talent on the floor tonight on each side of the matchup. There's some conference pride at stake, too. Both teams being among the cream of the crop in the East and the West.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
That's all. So good. So he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Oh, George with a steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Here's McGrady. No good there. And it's Dallas the other way. About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Johnson. There's the steal. Here's McGrady. Covered by Jordan. Pass to Haywood. It's George on the wing. Last game, 26 points for him. The Mavericks pull it in. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Jordan. The second effort. And a nice finish on the layup. Jordan's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Jordan. 35 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw no good.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Bill Walton.
And he sinks the second. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. It's George on the wing. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
And Paul George in the mid-range area, just dominating that possession.
Good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Jordan. And he drives in. And And here's Johnson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And his court vision was sensational as well. He was making all the right decisions.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Here's Robertson, covered by Johnson. Robertson's shot is off.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Shot by Johnson, no good. The Bucks trail. George outside. And George with the jam.
Yeah, I'd be aware of Paul George, especially when he's that close. How about that throwdown?
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Pippen. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Aldridge with the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Pass to Cowens. George outside. 6 on the shot clock. Yep. Count it. George has got 6. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Johnson. Another shot. Here's Walton. Back to Johnson. Jordan with it. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Robertson. Yep, that one goes. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's Jordan. He has 6. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Lets it go. Nails the baby hook. Give him 8.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Kicks it to George. To the middle. Here's McGrady. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously put on a passing clinic.
And the Mavericks with possession here after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Johnson. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
It's Johnson with a drive to the left side wing. Walton. The quick look, no good that time.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Pass to Cowens. Here's Robertson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Houston. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Aldridge outside. Here's Walton. Jordan with it. Here's Walton. Oh, deflected. Back to Jordan. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Grant, you won Rookie of the Year. You feel that a rookie wall is a real thing this time of the season?
I think it is, B.A. Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but 30 games versus 82 games is a serious difference. The physicality of the NBA can also wear down a rookie.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Here's Scott. No good. From outside.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Pass to Cassell. Soft. Touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Scott. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
The 2K leaderboard lights up with the league's top scoring team. The Bucks second.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Now here's Oladipo. He's guarded closely. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Here's Cassell. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Scott. Into the lane. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Ball outside. Misses off the left iron. For Milwaukee, they've got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Now here's Oladipo. He's covered closely. Here's Scott. And it's all from three-point range.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Intercepted. Pass to Ayton. Here's Scott. Oladipo, left side. Here's Chambers. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. Clock at 6. Oladipo with the ball. Middleton covering. Here's McDaniel. Oh! That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And you think about the draft profile of LaMelo Ball. Grant, the court vision has been as good as advertised.
I mean, he's just a gifted passer who sees over defenders. He enjoys making those flashy plays. He's been everything you want from a playmaker.
Now here's Ball. 11 points for him last game against Minnesota.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's ball. 8 with the defensive effort. Milwaukee's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Oladipo into the lane. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Ball outside. Pass to Rodman. Middleton outside. Here's Walton. Back to Middleton. Shoots over Ayton. They get the rebound. Walton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for Dallas.
And so he hits both. The Bucks trail. Pass to Chambers. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here he goes. Ball right side. Here's McDaniel. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Ball. No good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Pass to Scott. The 3 is up. That shot is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Ball outside. Middleton outside. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shoots. The kick out to Ball. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Cassell. Pass to Middleton. Now Ball. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And stolen by Middleton. And for the Bucks, here's Rodman. The kick out to Ball. Fires from the corner. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Ball's got 6.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
With the drive.
Impressive one-hand slam right right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Ball outside. Aldridge is checked in for the Mavericks. And the Bucks making a change here.
Bucks substitution.
And the Bucks with the possession here. They trail by 1. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Chambers. Driving to the basket. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Here's Rodman. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Greg?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great.
Here's Pippen, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they're still the top team in this league, sitting at number 1.
You know, for the Mavericks, they've hit a bit of a rough patch, but they know what they're capable of. It's just a matter of going out and winning games.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the number 1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks.
Really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Johnson. There's the drive. Here's Rodman. Second chance shot.
Bucks foul. David Towers. That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Second team foul.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And so he makes both from the line. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Here's Robertson. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Pippen. Offensive rebound. Rodman. It's Johnson with a drive. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Jordan. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. George outside. Takes it inside. So they take the lead. George has got 8 points.
very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Johnson inside to the right side. Here's Pippen. George defending. 6 to shoot. Pippen, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Robertson, covered by Johnson.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Johnson with it, guarded now by George. It's picked off. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Haywood. And no good. The Mavericks trailing. Jordan goes in. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Rodman. On the take. Unable to get that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. It's George on the wing. Here's McGrady. Knocked loose. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. Pass to McGrady. Goes back up. The Mavericks pull it in. Launches a 3. And Jordan is good for 3. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Going inside, Robertson. Here's McGrady, covered by Jordan. Here's Cowens, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Pippen. Ooh, nice D from George.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Haywood. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's McGrady. 10 points for him. Here's Cowens. This is the 3.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And Aldridge, here we go. And the Mavericks making a change here.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
On defense, the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Ooh, poked away. to the right wing. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 19. Rob! Here's McGrady. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
Well, also in the early going, they found a way to get themselves to the free throw line.
Here's Johnson doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Pass to Pippen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. And Robertson gets it to go. Give him 8.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Here's Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
It's going to go on Paul George. He throws good. Jordan.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Robertson. Give him 8. Count it. Good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Jordan goes in. Oh! Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Oladipo. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Becoming much more sure-handed as a ball handler. Oladipo showing the moves there.
To the wing on the left. Cassell misses. Milwaukee in the lead. To the inside, George. And George with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Cassell. Out left to the wing. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Oladipo. Can't get it to drop. Some solid defense from Jordan. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Middleton passes to Jordan. And he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line.
Throws good. Jordan.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Pass to Aiden. And here's Oladipo. Unloads from 13. Here's Scott. 11 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now here's Middleton. He picked up 10 in his last game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Jordan against Oladipo. Pass to Walton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's Oladipo with a drive.
Mavericks foul.
Ball, he's checked in for Jordan.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:41 left to play in the half. He takes it in. Pass to Scott. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the wing. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Oladipo against ball. 1:11 left in the second. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. Here's McDaniel. Ball with the rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Rodman. No good off the back of the rim. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Scott. And here's Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Mavericks trailing. And ball. Gets it to go. Ball's got 8 here in this quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Scott. Oh! He goes up high for the two-handed slam. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat. Hey, look at this, guys. It was like once he was in the air, he was staying in the air. It was just incredible. What hang time.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead, up by 1. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Man, stop fouling. The laziness at the defensive end has resulted in way too many free points at the line. Got to tighten up, play with better fundamentals, or this game can get away from him.
And that should do it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. The Bucks trail.
Mavericks foul. Scottie Pippen. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Cuts off the pass.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And from Milwaukee, Aldridge with it. Guarded now by George. Ball passes to Johnson. Back to Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul.
And that one falls to Ball.
At the line for Dallas.
And so Ball nails both of them. And for the Bucks, they're shooting 56% today. Pass to McGrady. Inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Driving in. Now here's Ball. To the inside. Aldridge. Goes up again. And the layup falls. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet. I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Pass to Walton. Johnson inside. Shot clock at 5. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Over to the left wing. Here's McGrady. Sinks it from distance. 17 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Pippen. He has 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Robertson. 10 points for him. Pass to McGrady. Here's George. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Haywood. He's covered by Aldridge. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Pippen. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Milwaukee has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Cowens. It's good. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Oh, George with a steal. Here's Robertson from downtown. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Ball. He's got 16. Pass to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. Aldridge has gotten 4 this quarter.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Pippen. Here's Walton. George defending. Walton. Shot is off. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. Aldridge against George. Driving inside. And the jam by George.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Now a timeout called by Dallas.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Ball right side. Rebound. Milwaukee. Here's McGrady. 17 points in the game. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Johnson. Here's Walton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 7.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Pass to McGrady. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
His third personal foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Shooting from Milwaukee.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
Now here's George. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something Something to consider, Allie.
Thanks. Good stuff. That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Scott's checked in for the Bucks. George hits them both.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Jordan goes in, lays it up, and banks it in. Jordan's got 27 points.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance. And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And the Bucks making a change here. Now here's Jordan. 27 points for him. And slam dunk by Jordan.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Snaps away. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul. Buck substitution.
Here's Cowens. He's got 7. Pass to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Over Jordan. Here's Cowens. Rodman with a rebound. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And it's Middleton driving. Can't cash it in from close range. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter, but he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Now here's Jordan. He has 29 now. And that one drops. Jordan's got 6 here in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. And there's the drive. Slam home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Mavericks trailing. Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Oladipo. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Basket's good.
And for a 2-guard, Oladipo has some great vision, a very good passer, and a nice find there.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Lots of room. That one rolls around and rims out.
That's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more. It'll be hitting the showers.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Johnson with a bucket.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Oladipo on the wing. Pass to Cowens. Oh, it's stolen. To the paint. From deep, Jordan. Another three for Dallas.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first three of this half.
He takes it in, and he makes it. He's got 15.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Right side Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Chambers grabs the miss. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Scott. 15 points in the game. And he lays it up and in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Johnson. Tries again. Kicks it out to Middleton. Pure. From three-point range. Middleton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Scott, covered by Johnson. Pass to Chambers. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bucks lead by 3.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
They just committed too many fouls. While you don't want to give up easy looks, you also don't want to give away points. It's been a non-stop parade to the free throw line.
And the Bucks making a change here. George is checked in. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Johnson to the left wing. Pass to Walton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
George against Middleton. George outside. Here's Chambers. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Walton for the lead. Not gonna go that time.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Scott, covered by Johnson. Goes up at the elbow. Count. He's got 19.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
To the middle. Here's Walton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, which ways tonight has Paul George not made an impact in this game? A one-man wrecking crew.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
For 3, George. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams put hurry. Bucks ahead. They lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Johnson. Chris Middleton is out there with the Marcus Aldridge. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Milwaukee shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 5. Here's Pippen. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Down low. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Tom Chamber.
Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Rebound. Milwaukee. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he drives in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Well, the Mavericks shooting has been good, around 52%. From the field. He was all alone on that one.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Here's Scott. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and sends it home.
Now, that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Kicks it to George. Clock at 6. Inside. Pass to Scott. Cowens. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Robertson. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. That one goes. Count it.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Pippen. George defending. The 3. Doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Wing shot on the way. Pass to Robertson. George outside. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Oh, George with a steal.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
In transition, here come the Bucks. Rip. Down the breakaway slam.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Mavericks said to the team. He was not pleased with the team's focus, saying, quote, "We're being flat out reckless. We have to settle down and tighten things up. No more turnovers." Guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Walton. Back to Johnson. Ball outside. Picked it out of midair. George for three. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Well, that's Paul George's game. Most accurate when somebody's feeding him and he's got his feet set.
Ball no good. Good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Deflected. 3 on 3. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Aldridge, shots blocked, and they'll keep possession. Here's Johnson. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Ball left side. 6 on the shot clock. A shot to stop the drought. And he sinks the layup.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Robertson. Covered by Johnson. Cowens grabs the board. The Bucks shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Pass to George. To the paint. Oh! A two-handed power slam.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. To the left side wing. And he lobs it up top. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their career.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Cowan. It's no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. It's Johnson with a drive. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Robertson. And he dunks it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
This Maverick squad struggling. Jordan inside. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Robertson, covered by Johnson. Pass to George. Here's Haywood. Rebounded by Pippen. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here come the Bucks.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
And the Bucks pushing it up now. Count the basket. 21 points in the game.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here's Jordan. Got a hand on it. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Here's Johnson. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Poke loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Tipped away. And here are the Mavericks now. Shot clock at 6. Throws it up high. Here's Robertson. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Pass to Walton. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's McGrady. With the drive. Here's Cowens. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Out left to the wing. Here's Pippen. Gets it to go from the corner.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Here's McGrady. Blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Aldridge is checked in for the Mavericks. Scott's checked in for the Bucks. Shoots over Johnson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Dallas has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Jordan, the pass to Aldridge. Tries a 10-footer. Here's Pippen. That three's off the mark. And the Bucks shooting 60% here in the 4th quarter. Terrific efficiency. McGrady shot is off. Dallas has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Highlight reel dribble move. And then the crossover.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there. Showing all the skills.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
What a burst out of that first step, straight to the hole.
Here's Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Scott. Pass to Cowens. Releases. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Jordan with it. Guarded now by George. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. So it's the Mavericks now. To the inside. Here's Camby. And he drops it in from the low post.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
The Mavericks shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Jordan goes in. And the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 46.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Chambers. And he throws it down with one hand.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
And it's good for two.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Scott. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
In for the Bucks.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Cassell. Fires from deep. Connects from downtown. Oladipo outside. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
Down low. Here's Camby. Off target. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.
cheat. I'm tired of